Hey friends, welcome back. And if you're new, I'm Jessica. Today I'll introduce my pet bugs to you and I'm going to feed them. I know that this is not for everyone, so obviously I titled it very clear. And if you are not into this kind of thing, don't worry about it. You don't have to watch it. But also, if you're wondering, do you really have 60 pet bugs? Because it doesn't look like that many. That's because probably about 55 of them are isopods, and those are in the terrariums here. I have dairy cow isopods, powder blues, and powder oranges. You'll probably see some of the dairy cow ones today. The others do tend to stay pretty hidden, but I also have 4 jumping spiders. One is, I actually think that she has laid some eggs. So I'm going to still offer some food. And if you have any information, I'm almost certain she's in the corner here. And she has built herself a really nice full web there. But the other ones are pretty small. She's like a full-grown mama. I did want to quickly mention my praying mantis because some of you know that I had a pet praying mantis and she sadly did pass away about a month ago, but I had her for a year and I really miss her. So let's get started, and I think we're going to start with this one right here. And so, yep, this one's a little guy or girl, and you should be able to see. Cool. It's really cute. This little spider is getting a drink right now. And I don't know if you will be able to see that, but I want you to be able to see these cool little creatures that I have. He was getting a little drink off this side. Okay, so while we have this open, then let's go ahead and make sure that we're focused still. And where did you go? Okay, he's hiding in the little flower here. So I'm gonna zoom you in, I think. We might not see them actually eat, but maybe we will. Okay, so first of all, you know what? I think I have pinhead crickets and I'm gonna put this on for just a minute. And I have the flightless flies. So I'm gonna do a pinhead cricket and some of the flies. Just because, why not? Okay, so I'm just opening up the little cricket bag here. And okay, these guys are very jumpy, so I do like to try and, oh, he's up at the top now. I just want to make sure he doesn't get out. Move things around here a bit. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get a pinhead cricket. I have these tweezers that make it a little bit easier so that they're not jumping everywhere. So let me try to grab one. Okay, so I dropped that guy in. Make sure our spider doesn't get out again. And then now I'm going to just toss in a few of the flies. You can see them moving around up there. So you kind of just have to like tap the flies down. And like I said, they don't fly, but they can definitely hop. Just get a few of them in there, and one's loose. Come back here, guy. The spider just used his little web to climb up. He's probably like, wow, you guys might see him get one. There's one on the outside. I'm gonna try to get that in just a sec, but oh, You got it? Okay, also, if you guys want to help me name these little guys, this was the first spider that we just fed. You can see he's got his fly. So he doesn't have a name. We'll put him back over here. This one doesn't have a name, but the big mama has a name. Her name is Frankie. Okay, so let's go ahead. I always like to kind of locate where they're at, and I just saw this one. He or she is in his little canopy web up there, and he does have some old flies and whatnot that are just hanging out. So for this guy, first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and spritz this one just kind of off the camera so it doesn't get wet. So we have that. He'll probably stay in his little canopy. He might be molting, and when they're molting, they don't usually eat, but I could be wrong, so I still always offer. So I'm gonna keep my eye on that. Try to get, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna feed a cricket. These are pretty small. I might jump out of there, but let's see. And then I'm also going to put some of these flightless flies just into this part. Okay, guy, I don't want you to hop out of there, so I might even just go ahead. I don't think he's gonna eat it now, so I'm gonna try to get this cricket down there. Oh geez, hopefully he's not gonna hop out. He might. We'll tap him down. This is kind of like you gotta be so quick doing this. Oh, did you get in there? No, you didn't. You did. Let's see if we can get this one in. Get in here. Oh, geez. That's why I kind of, don't like dealing with these guys, but okay, we're just going to close that. This one's a little baby one too, and I'm just going to pop off the top because he's actually down there in his web. And got that. I think he might be molting as well, but I'm just going to put a pinhead cricket. The flies are much easier to work with when I do that outside, so that's going to be a little harder to film, but oh, so I'm just going to grab a little cricket here if I can. Come here, come here. There we go. Okay, so he's got his cricket, but I'm going to close that and put this upside down. I don't want to tap it, but there we go. Okay, so there's that. And now we're going to set you back over here, and then we got the mama one. I'm gonna have to zoom back out. Okay, definitely gonna lift this up and mist inside. There we go. And then she's bigger, so I usually do 4-week-old crickets, but right now I just have these pinheads, so I'm gonna just put a couple in there. Maybe just one. Like I said, I don't know that she's actually going to eat. This is going to be a new journey for me if she is. I believe she has laid an egg sac, so I'm going to have to see if any of my friends want babies. Probably not. Most of my friends don't also like bugs. It's mostly just me, the weirdo. There's one. I see her moving around in there. Okay. And then we'll feed the isopods too. And they're pretty cool to watch. Oh geez, please don't. Oh no. Hey, go in there. Oh heck yeah. Got her. Okay. So we got them fed. This little cutie came out of his web. Trying to get that to focus. It's really hard with the glass and the glare. But you can see that. So I do think that he might have come out to eat. Next up are my isopods. So in this little terrarium, I just have some springtails for kind of cleanup crew. And then I have the powder blues and powder oranges. Like I said, they stay pretty hidden, but they're in there. There might be a few in here. Oh, I just saw one. You guys might have seen that. They are, to me, they're really cool. So I think it's a powder orange. I believe that's what their name was. Let's see if I saw a couple just walking. Oh yeah. If we can get that to focus. For some reason my camera it is not wanting to focus on these bugs. But I think you could see one down moving around there. Yeah. So what we're gonna do for them, and I feel like I should have probably put a disclaimer at the beginning. I'm not a pro. I watch lots of videos and I ask at a reputable pet store, but for them, I'm gonna put a little bit more leaf litter. So that's what I have here. I forgot what type of leaves these ones are. Let me make sure there we go. Just a little bit of leaf litter. And I do this baby shrimp fish food. And then for my dairy cows, they need more, I think it's protein. So I usually, sorry, we're not focused again. So I do this cuttle bone, I believe it is. And I do need to do a little research to see if the ones in here also require that. I'm not gonna put it out for right now. So I do see the mommy spider out and I kind of want to bring her over because she's beautiful. Oh, she just got scared. Maybe we'll put her in the view here. So you can maybe see her come out, but maybe she's hungry. And I'm actually gonna put some of the flies in hers too, but like I said, it's a little bit easier for me to do outside. Now, this is my favorite terrarium here, and let me try to get to where they usually hide in like a certain spot. Over here. So I'm going to take the top off, and usually they definitely come out. So this is mostly my dairy cows. They usually always come out when I'm feeding. So let's put some of this. I'm also going to spray this one. Spray it. And then I have some of this like cuttle bone, I believe that's what it's called, crushed up. So I'm just gonna put some of that in there, but we should see them moving around in a few minutes. And I don't usually have to put too much leaf litter in here because I actually have like actual plants growing in here. and it usually seems like it's enough to keep up with them. Okay, let's see. So we have a couple coming out here. They are like the hungriest isopods that I've ever seen. Very interactive, very cool if you have kids who are interested in bugs, because you don't really have to pick them up or handle them if that's not your thing, but they're really cool to watch. So yeah, they're gonna eat theirs. You can see an upper view here. I mean, they do stay pretty hidden for the most part, but like you just saw, you can see them come out once in a while. I think Frankie's coming out. She has honestly been a really pretty spider to have. I think she's getting a little drink. Oh, she's going back in, but I'm glad you guys got to see her. So there are all my pet bugs. Also, if you've been with me for a while, you're wondering about my praying mantis. Sadly, she passed away about a month ago, but I did have her for about a year. So I miss her. I would love to get another one. They're really, really awesome as pets. But yeah, let me know what you thought about this video, guys. And I can definitely do more videos on my bugs if there is an interest. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.